Hi guys, Dorota International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are gonna do another summer reset, this time with some red and gold chrome. This anchor looks awesome. Have a preview of it in here. I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial and learning something new, so let's start. I've got another cool design for you for the summer. 174, that's the color which we are going to use, and we are going to paint the thumbnail this color. I actually love this color. I think this is our favorite red. I think because of its coverage, it's amazing, like absolutely amazing. Okay, cook it. Then this nail, just the same. And our main design is going to be on the ring finger and the middle finger. So the pinky, we will just paint it red as well. Okay, on the ring finger you've got the choice, because we are going to work with the stripes. You could either paint the tip red and then do the white stripes, or you could just straight away paint red stripes. I'm going to save the time. On the client probably I would paint it red and then do the white stripes. And on the middle finger we are going to go for 216, almost naked, because it looks kind of like a little bit like very nudie sandy color, and I quite like it. Oh, I didn't clean my tip. So I'm just removing it and repainting because there was fluff from buffing. And then cook this one as well. Okay, clean my brush, and then we are going to paint the stripes on this one. Not an easy task. Sorry guys, I'm not going to talk through it. Because I want my lines to be as straight as possible, but also we need to add some thickness to it, like you don't want to do the stripes too thin. You could do it on one or two nails, like I decided to go for a one because this is, I think the stripes part is the most time consuming part. Okay, then another stripe. So I'm starting from the bottom now. The reason for it is it will finish in different place on top because of the shape of the nail. Very difficult on those long nails because the coffin shape has a curve and it's showing actually when we're painting the stripes, so I'm just correcting it. Now you can very see the curve. Okay, and then once you're happy with your stripes, give it a cook. Okay, I've got my pinky. Actually, it doesn't look bad. I'm just going to touch up with the second coat, but it looks great even on the one. So just a quick touch up. Do you get lots of requests for those summer kind of style nails, guys? Because my clients love it. Nude one. Thumb. Then the thumb, we are going to keep it. You could do it the same what you've got on the ring finger, or you could just keep it nice and plain. It's really up to you. Okay, the stripes are getting ready, so next step is to top coat it, and I'm going to go for a matte top coat. And then cook it. Okay, we can apply the shiny top coat on the, or actually not, leave it on the side because maybe we'll decorate it with the crystals. Like the middle finger, we need to apply the matte top coat over it as well. Mine is just running very low. I'm not going to take a new one until I finish this one. Do you guys do that the same as well, like fishing for the products until you really finish it? Cook it. And then let's decorate those ones just a little bit. So we are going to grab our base gel. And some shells. So I've got those awesome gold shells in here. And I think they will look super cool. touch up this something there. I just had to touch it up, otherwise it will really bother me. Another shell, this time this one. So for the shells, like I'm always placing a decent amount of the base gel. I don't want it to like run somewhere, because that would be making it how it lasts, guys. This one, the thumb, let's do it this, or actually no, let's do the chain in here. That will look super cool. So I've got slightly lower, and then that reminds me of mermaid necklace. It was a shell like this, actually exactly the same shell. So let's cook this shell again, lots of base so it can stick nice and well, and then flash cure it. Then caviar beads, and we are going to do this chain. And I think the combination of the red and gold looks amazing. Like it does remind us Christmas time, but obviously because of the theme of the design, as a nice and summery set. With the caviar beads, depending how fussy you are, you can go with those tiniest ones because we've got different sizes, or you could go with the bigger ones. I do love the look of those tiny ones. I think it's much nicer. It's more time consuming because they are much smaller, but looks better. And I find it like you could do it with the gem picker as well. I find it like I do prefer applying it with the brush. And if you kind of tend to move them to the side, I think again you get faster application, because at that way you can kind of move few at the same time. Okay, pick up another scoop. And then since the ones which are on the bottom starts to moving a little bit, I'm going to finish only the side and then freeze it for a couple seconds. Okay, so freeze it. And then go to our ring finger. So we've got it nice and matte. Clean it. You don't have to buff it. I like to buff my matte top coat, especially when I'm going to work with the next part of the design, which is chromes. Okay, and then let's paint it. So we are going to use the D-liner brush and then the black foil gel. Pick up a scoop of it. And then let's paint it. So straight line, then rounded shape on the top. I'm painting thinner first, just in case if I do the mistake and it's not as nicely rounded shape, I've got some room to add more product. Okay, we triangle at the bottom. And then just pull to the one side and pull to the other side. Thicken it up. And then add another 2 triangles. I actually even don't know English name for that. Cameraman, do you know the English name for that?
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, I need to search actually the English
hook, yeah.
hook. No, I don't know.
It'd be too easy.
We have both no clue the name for it. And then just a wee line here as well. Then paint the chain.
Okay, how is in Polish?
Kotwica.
Ah,
But in English, I really don't know. So here's a robe.
Anchor?
Show me.
Anchor?
Anhor.
Anchor.
Anhor. I think I pronounced it right. Anhor. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Okay, so here I want to do the twist of the rope. Of the anhor. And we could also paint a wee twist here as well. Like a tiny bit of the rope. Cooking. So we have to cook it at double. And the double cook is 120 seconds. Okay, so when the other one is cooking, let's grab the caviar beet one and finish it. So another scoop of them. I mean, obviously you could do it like we are going to do it with the anhor. That's you do place the matte top coat, buff it, and then do it with the foil gel, and then stick your shell. That's what worked too. I just wanted to have them all slightly different and show you different options. Okay, that's as cool. So after that, the fan will be finished. So these shells are not flying. I'm going to kind of go like similar in here. Because I like when the things kind of flow on the design. But obviously, because this one is placed higher, it saves me much more time on the caviar bead application. Okay, buff this one. So the Dorota Nail, we need to buff it because we want some gold decoration here as well. Will be faster. Okay, then clean it. And place it back in. Black gel. And we are going to paint like a half circle in here for a steering wheel of the boat. Okay, then thicken it up. And then make another one inside, which is much smaller. And some lines. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. You could see I have made a dot mistake in here. So take a wipe and clean it. And then let's do it the top parts with a kind of like an extension of those lines, and then in between some other ones. So in between. And then place some rope in here too. Nice twisted one. And then give it double cure. Okay, now start finishing it off and using the display case to show you actually what we have created. So on this one I need to add a couple more of those caviar beads. That one is ready for a chrome. And we are going to go for a gold, because I think it will look cool. It does look cool. So wrap that chrome in, and then using the finger, polish it in. So this polishing, like, I think gives an amazing result. It makes the chrome more chromy. and the chrome is not sticking in into the other parts of the design because we have buffed it and we have cleaned it before we painted it. This ring finger looks cool. I actually love it. Do you remember the dress I have with the red stripes? I actually have a dress like this. And then let's apply the top coat. It's actually cool, Neil. Obviously my favorite one from this set, because the rest are quite plain in comparison. Okay, I can top coat those ones. I do top coat always around the caviar beads, like on top of the caviar beads, and I do always top coat the metal studs. And the reason for it is like I don't want them to come off or change the color. I find that this is a best way to secure them. Top coat this one. Oh, my base didn't cure yet. If it does happen on the client, I usually just move it to the right direction, and the top coat will hold it as well. And the thumbnail is ready too. When you're painting with the top coat and you've got the caviar beads like in here, I also show you a wee tip as well. So do not put the top coat just like kind of wherever, because it will be very uneven. I tend to put the top coat everywhere and then kind of smooth it out in those places. So I also don't have the too big excess of the top coat, and it's kind of looking half decent, because otherwise you will have like an against the bulk, yeah, like against the stud you will have lots of bulk of the top coat which got stuck in there. So you do really want to work out your top coat so it looks nice. Now I do hope this one is ready. I should ideally give it a couple seconds longer, but I'm hoping it's ready. Okay, so basically the longer you cure it, the nicer, shinier results you will get. I'm taking a risk a little bit now. That's my chrome might smudge into the places I don't want because it wasn't cooked as long as I wanted. Well, let me see. Hopefully not. Just. If it will be a bit longer, I think it will be better, because the more inhibition layer you've got left over from the product, the more chrome is going to transfer into the different places. And you can see it here, it isn't as sharp because there was some inhibition layer run around it as well. And then top coat it. But look at this gold, it's so shiny. And then check the entire set. Just a perfect summer one. I'm sure I will get lots of requests from clients like on those type of designs. Now I need to clean my hands, so when I press the tips I do not transfer the chrome into them. So let me do that. Like make sure there is no chrome because it will stick into the top coat. And then let's see results. Okay, cool. So to thumbnail, here we are. We've got a nice thumbnail. Place it there. My favorite ring finger. It looks awesome, the ring finger, absolutely amazing. Just in there. I'm trying to don't touch them too much yet. Index. Middle finger. and a thumbnail. Oh, not a thumbnail, pinky. Gosh, Dorota, wake up. So that's what we have created today. Very summary set of the nails. I love that Anhor nail, like really, really cool looking one. And I hope you have guys really enjoyed this set as well. Sending you glittery hugs and bye for now.